Never gets chased. And when he does get chased every once in a while, you can see like his joy in him for half a second.
Wait, does he want a dog to chase him or a human?
He wants a dog to chase him. You could run fast. That's okay. He's just, this is one of those things that makes people nervous.
Totally.
And so this is one of those things where if your dog, this is a really, I mean, this dog gets what we call gladiator play and bully play, and if he doesn't get it around a dog that is compatible with that, what happens, the other dog says, hey, dude, you're way too strong for me. That's all he's saying. He's saying, look, you're way too strong, you're way too fast, this is too much stuff for me.
Yeah.
Stop. And people get the message. The dogs have to communicate, but as long as you let them do that, and I already trust Pete that there won't be a fight. There's not going to ever be a dog fight with him. And so he just is wondering, like, okay, well, you're out here. Why don't you want to play like this?
Yeah.
And the other one is going, hey, I don't want to play like this. This is not what I'm like. This is not what I'm used to. Stop doing that.
Right.
And we just have to let them have that communication between them without getting nervous about it, without getting, you know, oh, I got to pull my dog away from this. Because this is the result. You see that? See, the result is he really is interested in it.
Cooper's going to Pete.
Yeah, he's really interested in it.
Yeah.
So let's throw the drag lead on him.
Yep.
Like I say, a lot of people, without not letting the dogs communicate and then pulling your dog away from that really fast, won't let you see how it develops, and then you see this.
Right.
You know? Cooper, come. Come. Grab him, please. Grab him, please.
Cooper. Hey. Sit.
So we're gonna, I'm glad that he ignored me right there. Good boy. So sweet.
Yes, he's just a fur.
So the long lead is going to give us some confidence, especially in new places. The long lead is actually going to start our recall training. So what I do is I'll say, Cooper, come. As soon as he doesn't come to me, watch out. As soon as he doesn't come, I'm going to grab the lead. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go up to him and go, come. Sit down. Good boy. Now let him go. So you see that little, I'm giving him a slight correction as I'm saying come, and we're going to do that. I mean, you've got to be prepared to do this now until we get this. Right. And so it's 100 times, it's 1,000 times. If we do it randomly, what I would like to do is to tell you to do it as much as possible in random situations where you see his attention is on something else. You call him, he can ignore you, walk over to that lead nice and calmly, pick it up, get as close to him as you can, and then go come, all the way back to the spot that you called him from. Okay? So if he was over there at the fence, and I said, Cooper, come, and he didn't, I just walk over, I don't say anything, I just walk over, grab that lead, grab it, and then walk it down to about right here, and then I go all the way back to this spot, come. Good boy. Sit him down, give him some praise, and then let him go again. And you see, that's what I mean. You see, like this right here, this is why dogs are so really nice. And if you can understand their language, this is what you get. So that whole little, that was just him saying, hey, dude, you're way too, stop it already. You know? And dogs feel it immediately. Dogs will feel each other's energy and what level they're at almost immediately. Right. So there's some dogs, we've had little small dogs that go right into play with him. We've had some really big dogs that go hey,
I'm done.
yeah, I'm gonna tap out right now.
Yeah, the
Okay.
little ones are probably a little.
Well, we've had it depends.
No,
It depends.
some of the little ones are
It
scrappy.
depends.
That's
It
what I mean.
depends
Yeah.
on the breed of the dog. If he's got some bully in him, if he's got bulldog or some bully in him,
Yeah.
those dogs are up for anything.
Right.
And will square off and jump and play, jump all over them.
Yeah.
We've had some big dogs. We've had a Rottweiler just down the street that literally can't take him, and he's 3 times the size of Pete.
Yeah.
And Pete just smashes him into the wall and smashes him all over the place. And the dog says, "All right, I give up. Please stop."
Yeah.
Stop. Now, Stacey, this is what we want to do is from our stay. I just asked him to stay there. Just gotta call him over, ask him to sit. We walk away from him, no matter what's going on. I know he's gonna stay there. So I can go home right now, come back.
Yeah.
He'll still be there. It's nice.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, you see? So he's just engaged in play. See that? Yeah. And what's tough is the vocalization. So if dogs are vocalizing too much, it makes people really nervous. Oh! Hey! So if he gets to that, hey, sit down. Hey, no, sit down, Pete. Just give him a slight timeout, just like that. Make sure that we don't separate them though. If they have any kind of dust up like that, sit down, please. Now let him go. All right. Come on. Pete, come. Come on. Thank you. So can you tell me what she's doing wrong right there? No, the only thing that's happening right now is that, so since you didn't get what you were wanting, there wasn't anything physical that you said, this is what I mean, okay? The fact that you said down twice tells me that you're waiting for him to respond to you because you're asking him to do something rather than you telling him to do something, okay? So I'm gonna say, Cooper, down. And then I physically just give him a little correction to go down. See that?
Yeah.
I give him a signal and then I give him praise. Good boy, no. So if he gets up from that, I don't say anything else. Good boy. So that patient's right there. Pete, down.
He's bored.
No, he will. He just doesn't want to go down the wet grass.
I know.
He'll do the real slow roll, but he will.
Thank you. Good boy. No, no. So now I'm going to give him a stay. Stay. No, no, stay. Really nice. So that right there is the first start of you doing a down stay. Because as soon as you get up, the dog feels like he can get up.
Right, but he's
Okay?
stayed, yeah.
But he stayed.
Yeah.
Because I correct the move. I don't say it again. I just correct the move physically. And so I can't emphasize enough how much the physical aspect of the training is important. That your verbal cues don't mean anything to the dog really. Okay? Because he's a dog. Your verbal cues mean everything to your kids. You don't have to physically correct your
They
kids. You know?
You don't have kids yet, do you,
Oh, I
Thomas?
do. I do. I have kids. I have a grown man.
All right.
Okay, I know what it takes.
All right.
But one of the things that happens is that the dog requires more physical correction than your children do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and if you neglect the part of the physical part, the dog will never get it, because that's his nature. His nature is not about the verbal. His nature is about the physical.
So what are the the correction, obviously on the leash, cross and give the pull across and give the command, or what else is it? I mean, what other physical
That really is it.
That's it. Okay.
That really is it.
Okay.
And
But the trick is to stop talking too. While you're doing the physical.
No. Stay. So I didn't say down again, because all I want him to understand is the stay part right now. He understands the down part. So as soon as he does something wrong, you see I go into the no. I tell that dog immediately that I'm disagreeing with what he's doing right then.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And then I physically put him down into that position again. I say stay, and I give him a correction. Just a slight correction. So he understands it. That's what I want. I want Pete down.
It's so cold and wet.
Thank you. Stay. Thank you. I know, it's raining.
And they both tuck their paws under to keep their bellies up, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they both have
Okay,
a
come.
paw.